Film. What is it? A series of still pictures that once sped up simply exist to document a day at the beach or an unfortunate accident involving sporting goods? Or is it something more significant? Can it change minds, alter perspectives, or even influence the course of human events? Let us take, for example, the one area where personal mythology, empirical truth, and the aspirations of American society come together: the YouTube political music video. Now, campaign ads are nothing new. Take a look at this John F. Kennedy commercial.
Do you want a man for president who's seasoned through and through, but not so doggone seasoned that he won't try something new? A man who's old enough to know
and young enough to do.
Well, it's up to you, it's up to you, it's strictly up to you. But it's
This is clearly an approach that is directly engaging the viewer while still zeroing in on the defining aspect of the early 1960s, the willingness to pay attention to anything as long as it's accompanied by a jaunty tune. Now, let's take a look at some modern examples.
It's raining McCain. Hallelujah, it's raining McCain. I'm gonna go out and let myself get absolutely John McCain.
Now, what does it mean in this day and age to go out and get, and I quote, absolutely John McCain? Perhaps these women, these McCain girls, are subtly critiquing the experiences of the average American rendered invisible by an increasingly indifferent bureaucracy, and not simply the victims of poor blue screening. Perhaps the images of the infantry in the jungles of Vietnam, which McCain would not have been familiar with as he was in fact a Navy pilot, are meant to represent our disconnection from history. And the final lyric.
He taught every angel to rearrange the boat so that each and every American could find John McCain.
Well, like all great poetry, I think that speaks for itself. We move now to a work created for the Democratic candidate Barack Obama by Boy George.
Yes, we can make it to the promised land. Yes, we can.
Few symbols carry the timeless cultural gravitas of Ziggy Stardust, or the deceased 300-pound transvestite Divine, or a clown playing the bass. When we see them in this video, we feel compelled to ask the same questions that people confronted by works of great art have always asked. What the fuck is going on? I don't understand what this is supposed to mean. I think I'm going to have a seizure. Boy George's video tells us that our bewilderment is not only acceptable, but essential. If we are to travel through the wood of confusion to see ourselves to the safety of Barack Obama, we must rely on our guides. Guides like Klaus Nomi, Amy Winehouse, or this small green creature. But is there a way to transcend mere partisanship in favor of what one man called a more perfect union? In response, I humbly submit my own vision of the truth, constructed upon the shoulders of these titans of digital media. May it guide you through the veil of the voting booth in November.
Do you want a man with spirit who is not afraid to fight?
A man whose record shows that he will fight for what is right.
A loyal man who'll bring the job a fresh new point of view. Well, it's up to you, it's up to you, it's strictly up to you.
Thank you. Go Ron Paul.
Thank you, Ian Brownell.